what was the hardest part serving a crime knowing you didn't commit?
That's a good question. That's one I want to ask.
That's a good one, right? Doing time for a crime you didn't commit is like no other. You know, you could go in there. The reason why a lot of guys go in there and can be able to do their time and play basketball and all that stuff and adapt to the system because they know they did it. And in our mind, as young so-called niggas, we have it in our mind to go to jail, get hold on. What Blaze say? I've been in jail, shot up, I'm a thug forever.
Yeah.
You hear me? It's a stripe to us to go to jail. Yeah. Especially when you go in there as minor crimes, you hear me? Like guns and, you know, as we do, keep it coming up 2 5-year bids, 10-year bids. You know, it ain't none to us. And this is why they in there all day wrapped up in the system, you know what I mean? Yeah. They can play the basketball, play cards, you know, learn how to play poker. I ain't had time for that. Never. You know what I mean? I didn't have not 1 second for that, bro.
So you was just educating yourself throughout the...
his routine app gonna get up, wait pit at 7:30 when the yard break, law library. Back. Do count. We back.
Laying on the box. Law library. Coming out. Day room.
That's discipline.
Hey, look, if you never been locked up though,
I used to go
like when you, because you went as a little boy for real.
6:30 to 8:30.
So if you never been locked up, do you think you would have like turned around and still went to school for law?
Nah, man. If I would have never got locked up, I would have been the next Big Meech, and Hustle Boys and 4-2 would have been on the scene. You know, as coming up, we used to watch the BMF DVDs every day. Talking about all day. You come in the house on Hamburg, where it was a Hustle House and everything. You come on Nottingham, anywhere, we got BMF on there, right? And I remember Meech saying one thing. He said, there'll never be another clique like us. Not black. He put emphasis on that. He said, not black. And in our mind, at that time, me, Ski, we like, shit. We about to show this nigga.
We coming.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And we set our mind on getting some money, man. And I would have, if I didn't go to jail, I'd have been probably El Chapo status or something like that, or dead. Yeah. Dead because of envy and jealousy that came out. That something we'll talk about on the next episode, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I probably would have been dead. You know what I mean?
You got in that motherfucking, got in that law library.
Yeah, I got in there in that law library, man. Going in there, man.
Then it went the computer.
Going in there, man.
Yeah, I was about to ask y'all that. They now that you say that, they end up switching to the computer system in the state.
They switched to the computer system for one reason.
Take your shit out.
Not to take your shit out, to weaken the old heads who only knew how to read the books. It was not adjusted to the computer system.
Yeah.
So if
I knew somebody that knew how to shepherd ass in the books, but didn't know how to do it on the computer. I was seeing that a lot.
It was to take the life out of the old legal.
Because I ain't know how to do it.
If I could take the tools y'all need and that y'all been used to and that y'all the master to know how to read and shepherd eyes and take all day. If I can take that up out of there on y'all, I could keep more guys in prison.
Yeah, it was.
So they took the books out. Imagine, right? They still left the whole law library. Yep. Why not leave the books in there?
Yeah, the law books.
They took the law books, the court rules, the statutes, everything that costs millions of dollars. That you didn't spend millions of dollars on.
And put it in the computer.
They take them out and put them in the computer.
They can't access.
And the old heads can't access it no more. They can't help you fight no more.
They can't even find it.
Yeah.